Riverbend Springs. We started the day cultivating Walter's field as a follow-up to the corn harvest. Then we rented a bale wrapper and turned our grass bales into silage, setting us up for future profits. The big moment came when we spent nearly all our cash to set up our first small production, a sawmill. We ended the day cutting down trees to get the sawmill up and running. It was a big step forward for the farm. What's happening on the farm today? Let's jump in and find out.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Meadow Springs Farm, episode 11. It is December. We only have $1,437 left after we put in that production at the end of the last episode. So today, I'm hoping that there's some deadfall contracts so we can try and get some more wood in the sawmill. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at the used market. Even though we can't afford anything, let's see, plow. No, nothing there that I think we're going to need. Let's go ahead and look at the weather. It's going to be chilly today, but there's no rain or snow set for the day. So we can work with that. It is going to be snowing for the rest of the year, it looks like, though. So, alright, so last night I continued cutting and into the sawmill. We'll go check that out in a minute, but let's go ahead and do our daily chores first. Let's see, we got 3 pallets of lettuce now. That's awesome. So let's see about the water level of it. Alright, so it's got 5,766 liters of water. And as for the lettuce, we are currently at 357 liters in here. So that's running good. We will need to put water in it within the next couple of days because I don't want it to go down too much. But yeah, so last night, let's go look at the sawmill after we put it in. Oh, I left the light on last night. I don't like that electricity bill. But I continued working on it last night and continued putting some wood in there. Let's go and get this light turned off. There we go. And let's go ahead and open it up and show you how much wood I got into it. 8,892 liters plus a little bit more. I think it was right at 9,000 that I got last night. We do have 157 liters of wood already, long planks already made. So that's going, but I would like to try and get some more for that. So we'll see what we can do there. Ooh, let's see. Grass is only 50% fertilized. I will need to fertilize it by the end of the month. Although it's not going to grow for a couple of months, I want to go ahead and get that done. Looks like we got about 80 liters of goat's milk. So they got plenty of food and water for the goats. So they're doing well. We don't have to really work with them too much. There's one running around. Alright, so we need to see about making some money. So let's head up to the store and see what type of contracts are available. Like I said, I do want to try and get a deadfall contract so I can get some more wood for the sawmill. But, you know, we'll look and see what they got. I know with it being December, contracts are few and far between. At least they were on 22 when it came to the winter months. There was hardly any contracts available. So I'm assuming that it's the same on 25. So we'll get up here and see what they have available. But we do have to figure out a way to make some money. So hopefully it'll pay decently. This steering. After patch 1.3 or 1.4, they said they've fixed the steering a little bit. Yeah, it's still not very good. But what can you do? The game progresses and moves up forward, and I'm sure once I get used to it, it won't be that bad. But all right, let's see. Pull up a little bit. Nothing that way. Nothing that way. All right, we can go ahead and pull through. So yeah, we're gonna check on the contracts, and that's gonna kind of steer us in the direction that we're gonna go today. Hopefully there's something that we can make some money on, because I'm broke, and if I go on to the next day, I'm not going to have any money. I'll be negative. So let's go ahead and jump over here and take a look. Alright, so yeah, there's not much in here. Deadwood, $750. That's not much. I'm not going to lease if I do it because I have a chainsaw. $2,000 penalty per tree if you cut down the wrong one. There's 5 trees. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and do it using my chainsaw. So let's go get in the truck and head to it and get started with it. This will be my first Deadwood contract. I've never done it before. What field was it at again? Oh, it's just behind our farm. It's near field 79. Well, we know exactly where that's at. So let's head over there and get started. I'm probably going to need to start thinking about getting fuel soon, too. About a half a tank of fuel. See anything that way? Nope. So I've never seen what the Deadwood looks like for the contracts. So I know that they should be painted or marked for which ones I need to cut down. So I have to really make sure that I don't cut any of them that aren't painted, because it's a $2,000 penalty and they're only paying me $750 to do the contract to begin with. So if I cut one tree down that is incorrect, then I'm paying out $1,250, and I don't want to pay that out. Well, that looks dead. Is that got a mark on it? Nope. Right, we're just barely in the circle, so I know that patch 1.4 said that they fixed some of the Deadwood contracts from before. They were spawning outside the circle, but just in case, I'll probably venture out of the circle a little bit just to make sure. But so far, I haven't seen anything. It looks like it could be a dead tree. Nope, not marked. Well, nothing so far. Now this is only a small part of it. Good majority of the circle is up on the mountain there to the right of us. So we'll look around down here first, and then we'll go up there and see if we can get any. Hey, that's pretty cool. There's a staircase down to Noah's sawmill. I did not knock that sign down. Just throwing that out there. Too bad we can't take those logs. And those would be probably really good logs to use for our sawmill. Yeah, so just gonna run around and see if I can't find any. I don't see any. Oh, I should really look both ways before I cross the street. Nothing on that one. Just making sure. Yeah, no. Let's see. Oh, no, that leaf had me for a second. I thought that tree was marked. Nothing here. Okay. What about that tree? Nope, it's not marked. Let's see. Getting close to the edge of the circle over here in this spot. It looks like a dead tree, but there's no mark on it. Well, I assume it's a dead tree. I don't know. I don't know what they look like. Alright, well, let's jump in the truck and turn around and go up the hill and see if we can't find anything up there. I don't think there's any down here. So. Alright, yeah, I'm sure it's probably a little bit boring. Apologize for that. I've never done one, so I don't necessarily know what to look for other than that it's going to be painted. So bear with me on it if you've done wood contracts before, and you probably know exactly where the trees are at, this and that. Maybe eventually I'll get that way, but right now it's all new to me. So let's go and pull off right over here, right inside the circle, and let's go take a look around, see if we can't find any. Get my flashlight back out because it's kind of a fluorescent paint that will kind of stand out a little bit when the light's on it. Let's see. That tree looks like it should be dead because it's clipping, but nothing there. What about this one? Nope. Okay. Let's see. Nothing on that one. No. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, there's one. I see it. Cool. Let's go ahead and cut this one down. Get it set up. Cool, 20%. So 1 of 5 trees found. You know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and cut it down to where I can throw it in the back of the truck and then go get the truck. So try and get them all cut down to be under 200 kilograms so I can lift them. So let's see. 305. Alright, let's spin in a little bit. Alright, let's cut it. Oh, no, spinning too much. Let's wait. There we go. Got it. Cool, that's 149, that's 154, so I can lift both of those. Alright, let's see about right there. 136, 135, okay. And this one. 136. Okay. Cut this one. 103. Alright, this one's 270, maybe right there. 204, nope. Should have got a little bit more. That one's 66. So let's cut this one. Final cut right here. 139 for that one. Okay, let's go get the truck and... Oh, nope, truck's the other way. There we go. So let's get the truck and get those loaded in for the first load. We'll check and see how much we get off one tree. Let's pull in right here. It's a truck that's made for this stuff. It's okay to go a little off-road a little bit. Right. Oh, let's turn it off. All right, let's grab this first one. And put it there. Actually, you know what? I should probably put the bed of the truck, or the tailgate down. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. There we go. And let's grab this next one. Take it and put it in the back of the truck. There we go. Next one. You know, I probably should have delimbed them. You know what? I'll just finish this tree. I've already started putting them in there. But I'll make sure to delimb them going forward after this tree. Because hopefully that doesn't get caught on anything. Alright, there's what? I think 2 more pieces that I need to put on there. There we go. And I think this one here is the last. Oh, no. There's 2 now. So this one and 1 more after that. Go ahead and get that one on. Oh, let's get it strapped because it looked like it was about to fall off. There we go. And I think this one is the last one. Oh, no. See? I don't remember how many cuts I did. I'm just going to continue to go in with the flow, and when I get to the last one, I get to the last one. Let's go ahead and grab that one. Oh, this is the last one. Alright. Let's go ahead and lift it up and over. Take it to the other side. And push that in. Drop it. Okay, it's on. Just making sure. Yep, that was the last one. Alright, so let's undo the strap and strap them. Oh, you know what? It didn't quite catch that one, so hopefully it doesn't fall off. If it does, then I'll have to go pick it up. But grab a little slow. Looks like it's riding okay for right now. Oh, turning a little bit is questionable. Alright, get this around. Hopefully not get it caught on anything. Nope. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna have to keep turning with it and trying to keep it on there. It's a balancing act. Alright, get this over here. Cool, so it took it all. Let's jump out and see how much it took. 10,694 liters. Okay. Cool. Let's go ahead and head back up and see if we can find any more. Which means I'm probably not going to be able to get all of the wood off of the contract because that sawmill is going to be full. But that's okay. We'll get what we can. Let's get up here and see if we can find the next one. Alright, so this is about where the other one was. So let's go ahead and stop right here and jump out. We'll go back over to the side that last one was on. See if there's any more over here. It's right on the edge, so I doubt it, but it doesn't hurt taking a look. Nope. Alright, let's go across over here and let's take a look over here. Don't see any yet. That one looks like a dead one, but it's outside the circle. It looks like, no, it's inside the circle, but it's not one. No painting on it. What about this one? No, that one's live. But yeah, I'm way out of the circle. No, I guess I'm still in the circle. Nothing there. No. Well, what about that one there in front of us? It looks kind of dead. Let's see. It's out of the circle, though. No, nothing there. Alright. Well, I guess we just go back the other way. Because we're at the end over here. So, I guess we just gotta hopefully find something soon. I don't want to... If I don't find one here fairly quickly, I'll probably cut it out and jump back in once we get one. I don't want to have a full episode of just looking for trees. Oh, I see one. Cool. Actually, there's two. Awesome. Let's go ahead and cut this one down. There we go. That one's done. Alright, so we're at 40%. Let's go ahead and get this one as well. So maybe this is where the majority of them are at. Let's see. Is there a third one close by to these? So it would be our fourth one. No, none of those. Let's see, that's that one that I said earlier. Oh, I see it. It's right over there. Cool. Alright, well, I'm going to cut down this one, and then I'm going to go start looking for the fourth one and start filling this up and put it into a time lapse. So, I'll catch back with you guys here in a few. That's going to be fun to try and get down.
The chainsaws roar, we march to the call of the timbered floor. Through the pines so tall and the winds that cry, we carve our path and we touch the sky. Start the saw, hear the engine cry. Through the forest, neath the open sky, with grit and might we clear the track. This is the anthem of the lumberjack. From the mountain's edge to the river's bend, we shape the earth with the strength we lend. Rain or shine, in the frost or heat, the heart of the woods is where we meet. Start the saw, hear the engine cry. Through the forest, neath the open sky, with grit and might we clear the track. This is the anthem of the lumberjack. The hum of steel, the thunderous fall, the forest speaks, we heed its call. Respect the land, plant where we've been, a legacy for those who come again. Start the song, hear the engine cry. Through the forest, neath the open sky, with grit and might we clear the track. This lumberjack. So raise your voice, let the mountains hear the call of the lumberjack, strong and clear. Through the woods, we blaze our trail. In the anthem of the lumberjack, we prevail.
All right, so we've got most of it loaded up here. So let's go ahead and get this backed up and go drop this load off. And it's a unicorn. It's a unicorn truck. It's got a big horn. But yeah, we'll get this into the sawmill, and then still looking for that other tree. It's been an hour and 45 minutes in game to cut down and get all that loaded for the couple of loads that I've made. And we gotta find that last tree still. I don't know how long that's gonna take. I think I've pretty much been all over the area. Oop, too much. Too much. Go back. There we go. Don't get it caught on the tree. Alright. So, let's get this in to the sawmill. Oh, sawmill's full. Alright, well, I guess I'll just go look for that other tree then, and I'll cut back once we get to that other tree. Alright, it's been almost an hour. Still haven't found the tree. But I just found it. Oh, man. Awesome. And I probably walked by it like 8 or 9 times because my farm's just right there. So we're going to cut it to fall down into the farm and might take some of this even though the sawmill's full. Let's see. Put it right there. Let it go. There we go. Of course, I got caught on a tree. Alright, let's try cutting it right here. Well, it kind of worked, but that piece is stuck. Can I reach that one? I don't want to cut the wrong tree, because I don't want to pay the 2,000 penalty. Yeah, no, I don't think so. So what I think I'm going to do is I'll go ahead and cut this one down and get that over to the farm, unload the truck, and meet back with you guys when that's done. Alright, so it's been an hour or so. Got it unloaded and everything, but now we still don't have no money. I'm not going to complete the contract yet. I want to try and let that wood get settled into the sawmill before I do. So let's head up to the store and see if there's any other contracts. Alright, pulling into the store. I know there wasn't a lot earlier and they weren't paying that much, but I just need to get a little bit of money, otherwise I'm going to be negative come morning. Ooh. I see a 16,314 contract, but it's for plowing. So I want to be honest, I've never plowed with the in-game plows. I've always used the Black Sheep Modding Lizard MT subsoiler to plow. So I don't even know how these work. So it's going to be interesting. But I don't know if I can pass up the $16,000 contract. Well, we have GPS, so it should be fine, right? I don't know. It'll be interesting, needless to say. It's a fairly large field. Yeah, I'm going to do it. So we borrowed the equipment. 16,000 is a good amount for us. So let's go ahead and jump in. And it's a fairly large plow. So shouldn't take us too long to do, I wouldn't think. But let's go ahead and get in, get it loaded, and get down to the plot to do. And I'll meet you guys there. Alright, pulling in. This is a really large field. But, like I said, we got a really large plow. Now, I know that you're supposed to rotate the plow every time you turn around. I've seen a couple of videos of people doing it. I've never actually done it. So, let's go ahead and set this into the mode to do that. And let's set up GPS. Ooh, 6 headlands. Okay. 5.6 meters. Alright, let's do it. And then see what we got here. Why are there 2 lines? If you know why there's 2 lines, in the comments down below, let me know. Does that mean I gotta go through it twice? I gotta go down one side and come back up one side? If that's the case, that's gonna take forever to do. Yeah. This contract's gonna take a really, really long time to do. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to go up and down the same one. That seems counterproductive. Like, I will, but I don't know. The plow that I normally use is a pull behind, and it's real simple to use. Kind of wishing I could use it, because they just came out with it about a week or 2 ago in the mod hub, but I have the rule set that I can't use any mods, so probably not going to be doing very many plowing contracts. But that's what this whole series is for. Trying to do something that you've never done before and use equipment that you don't normally use. I usually play with a hefty mod list attached to my game. If you guys have seen my No Man's Land series, there was lots of mods on it. So this is a challenge for me. But I'll be honest, I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, I guess we'll just go up and turn around and come back down on that other line. See what it does, because it looks like it's catching everything. I don't know. Let's lift it up, rotate it, and jump on the other line and see what it does. So that's the line that I just did. There's the line that I want. So we're getting it rotated. Nope, I don't want that. I want this one. Yeah, it's basically the same thing. I don't think I need to do both lines. I think I only need to do one. I don't know. Maybe on the next pass up, I will try going up one line and then go over to the next line and see what it does. But only able to go 7 miles per hour. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It does get darker earlier in the month. It's probably going to be super dark and super late by the time I get done with this contract. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish this contract off camera. And at the beginning of the next episode, I'll throw in the clip of it being completed. So if you guys enjoyed the episode, make sure you give it a like and subscribe. And hopefully you guys are enjoying the 5-acre challenge. I know that I'm having a blast playing it. And I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. So, here we are on episode 12. That took me till 9 o'clock last night to finish that plowing contract. Well, let's look at the weather. Alright, so it's going to be in the 40s, 30s, and the evening, late evening, snow, early morning. Let's look at the used vehicles. Ooh. International truck. 35,000. It's got a flatbed on it. I wonder if I potentially could... What's the value of my current vehicle? 20,000 plus 7. That wouldn't leave me much, but it would get me a flatbed. I'll think about it. Alright, let's go ahead and check on the greenhouse. I'm pretty sure that we need to put water in it. We haven't put water in it in a little while, so let's see. Yeah, it's got 4,432 liters. And lettuce, we got 24 liters. So that means that we should have 4 pallets on there. Yeah, we looks like we do. Looks like we got 4 pallets there. Yep, awesome. So that's doing well. So let's check on the goats, see if I need to get water for them as well. Since we got 17,000, I think I'm going to try and get that fertilizer today too. Let's see. They have 1,340 liters of water, but I think I'll probably put some water in it anyways. You see that one jumping just a second ago? That was pretty cool. Alright, so we got 101 liters of goat milk. And the sawmill is still chucking along. Still have some wood from the contract that hasn't been put into it yet, but it is going slowly. So, we'll just keep that contract open until that wood goes in. Because if I understand correctly, if I complete the contract, that wood, even though I already have it cut and it's over here, it'll disappear. And I want to try and keep that. We haven't checked on our silage valves. Let's see how far we are. 92%. So we should be, by the end of today, those all should be silage. Probably around noon. So we'll come back around noon and check on those. Projects for today. So I did the deadfall contract in the last episode, and at the end of it, I started the plowing contract that took me till 9 o'clock last night to complete. That means I'm only allowed one more contract this month. So what I'm going to need to do is, if I want to fertilize that field, either I'm going to have to A, rent a tractor, or B, use my last contract and choose it where there's a tractor that I can use to do the fertilizing. I'll still have to rent the fertilizer, but I could get away with not having to rent the tractor. So I think that's probably what I'm going to try to do with that. But first, let's go ahead and get some more water in this tank. And I think what I'll do is I'll put a little bit of water Well, I'll fill up the tank, put a little bit more water in the greenhouse, but before I finish, I'll go get water in the goat pen, get that filled up, just to have it filled up. And then I'll fill it up and put it back where it was. Ooh, a little too close. Then I'll get it put back over here, and then we'll go check on the contract situation. So yeah, about right in there. And then let's go put some of this in the goat pen to get it filled up. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully you all had a great Christmas and enjoyed your time with family and friends. Getting ready for the new year already, 2025. I don't even know where 2024 went. To be honest, it went by so quick. It seems like every year it's just getting quicker and quicker. Alright, so that's full. Let's go ahead and fill up the water again, just so it's full for next time. But yeah, I have no clue where 2024 went. Well, there ain't nothing we can do to stop it. Time's time, and it's going to go with either with us or without us. So, next week is already the 1st. Let's go ahead and put another full trailer in the greenhouse, and I think that'll be it. After that, I'll fill up the trailer and put it back over here on the side. But do you guys have any plans for 2025? Any goals that you guys have set for the new year? I'm not real big on resolutions and giving things up, because 90% of the time I'll make a resolution to give something up, and it works for a little bit, and then it just seems to never last. So I'm not real big into resolutions of giving things up, but what I do like to do is set goals for the new year. And I think my biggest goal, I know FarmCon was announced recently. It's in July, but it's not the United States, right? It's in, I believe it's Austria. There's no way I'm going to be able to make that. There's also Llama that's next month, I think. I won't be able to make that either, but I'm going to set a goal, a long-term goal, and that is I would like to try to hit some type of farming simulator event in 2025, or potentially even hit FarmCon in 2026. So let's see. Yep, we got 9,921 liters of water. That's enough water. But yeah, that's going to be my main big goal. Let's go ahead and check on the prices of lettuce. So its best sell time is in February. What about silage? Should be just right down here. Oh, just past it. Let's go back up. So it looked like November was the best month at 217. Well, I could have sworn when I looked at it last month it said that it was a different one. Whatever. Stones, $91 in September. Alright. Well, so those are kind of those ideas. Gives us a little bit of an idea of when we can sell stuff. But I'm going to head up to the store. No, wait. Let's go check on the sawmill again. I think one of those should be gone. No, not quite. I'm gonna fix this. It's annoying. There we go. Alright, so I'm gonna head up to the store and see what contracts are available. But yeah, goals. So first, number one goal is either by late 2025 or early 2026, try and hit a Farming Simulator 25 event of some sort. That's the big goal, the one that I know that I'm going to have to do a lot of work to try and make that happen. Second goal, and this is probably the big goal for 2025, is I really want to grow the channel enough to where I can try and become part of the Giant Software partnership program. Now, in order to do the partnership program, it requires quite a few points for how their system works. And the way that you get points is for every subscriber you get 1 or 2 points for YouTube. If you're a Twitch streamer, you get 2 points per Twitch subscriber. And then for likes on like Facebook and Instagram and stuff like that, you can get a half a point. So currently I'm very low on that process. So I think in order to get that goal of trying to become part of the partnership program, I've got to try to build my base on YouTube and my subscribers. I'm gonna ask you guys for help on that. If you guys know anybody else that you think would enjoy the content, if you could please share the content with them and see if we can't start to grow this channel a little bit. Alright, so looking at the contracts, there's a bunch of different ones. I think I'm going to go with this one. And now that we got that, I think I'm going to run over and go ahead and rent the fertilizer as well. And then I'm going to go fertilize my field first. So let's jump in here. Let's go ahead and rent the fertilizer that's needed. Let's see. How much is that going to be? $1,275. Not bad. So let's go ahead and grab the fertilizer and let's head to the farm. And let's fertilize our field real quick and get that done. And then we'll come back and we'll do the cultivating job. But yeah, as I was saying, if you guys know anybody that you think would enjoy the content, if you could share the content with them, and see if we can work as a team to grow the channel a little bit. In return, what I'm going to do is, as soon as I hit 500 subscribers, which we're currently only at 138, so we still got a little bit of a way to go, but I'm going to do a live stream special for my 500 subscribers, and with that I'm going to do a giveaway on that 500 subscriber live stream to celebrate the achievement of 500 subscribers. And the giveaway that I'm going to do is going to be a copy of Farming Simulator 25, the game. And it's going to be for PC, Xbox S or X, or PS5, whatever platform the person that wins chooses to get it for. But I'm going to purchase the main game for them. So if I can get to 500 subscribers within the first month of 2025, and I'm able to get them that game, I think that's a really awesome way of doing that. But if it takes a little longer than that, we may have to come up with a different process. Let's go ahead and get that fertilizer in here and start fertilizing the field while I'm talking about it. But if it takes a little bit longer than that, if I don't have the 500 subscribers before the end of January, then we may have to come up with a different giveaway. Maybe it be the Season 1 pass if somebody already has the game itself, or something else along the lines. It'll be something Farming Simulator 25 related, but if it takes me longer to get there and the game's already been out for 4 to 5 months at that point, then most people probably already have the game, so it may not be a suitable giveaway. But if we can get up to 500 subscribers by the end of January, then I will do a live stream for my 500 subscribers, and anybody that is on that live stream, when I go to do it, I'll have it scheduled, I'll let everybody know. It'll probably be like on a Saturday. We'll do the live stream, and over the course of, say, an hour or so on that live stream, I will do the giveaway of a Farming Simulator 25 game for whatever platform the person would, either, like I said, PC, Mac, PlayStation 5, or Xbox Series S or X. So that's what I'm going to do. So if you know anybody that you think would enjoy the game that doesn't already have the game, or maybe you want a second copy to let somebody else in your household play with you, let them know about my channel. Let them know about my giveaway that I plan on doing when I hit 500 subscribers, and let's see if we can't get them a copy of the game. I'll probably, once I hit 500 subscribers, I'll probably start doing weekly live streams as well on the weekends. And I will probably, I think the plan is to try and do like monthly giveaways or something on the channel. It's not going to be a game every single time. Might be like some gift cards, like Amazon gift cards, or if they're a PlayStation player or an Xbox player, maybe instead of an Amazon gift card, maybe it be a game card or something along those lines. So I am going to be planning to do giveaways pretty regularly on the channel itself during my live streams that I plan on doing once I hit 500 subscribers. So if you want in on all of that and you're new to the channel, make sure you like and subscribe, and once we get up there, we'll start getting those giveaways out and start giving back to the community. Because I know that without you guys watching the videos and without you guys enjoying the content and liking it, I'm not going to get anywhere with it, right? This isn't about me and trying to work through it to where I'm like, oh, this is all about me. No. I'm doing it because I enjoy playing the game. And if you guys are supporting me and enjoying the content and you're pushing it out just like I'm pushing it out, I think you guys should be awarded for that. And that's the best way that I can think about saying thank you to my members that do that. Probably what I will do when we start doing the giveaways on the monthly giveaways, it's going to be based off of who my members are. I'll probably start a member program, and then for my member program, those individuals will be the ones that will be eligible for the giveaways. The first one will not be a member-based thing. That's going to be anybody that is on the live stream at that time. So anybody that is on the live stream for my 500 subscriber has the opportunity to potentially win the version of the game. It'll be after that, the monthly giveaways that I give away after that will be for channel members, and go from there. I probably should have lowered that before I took it and disconnected it. Hopefully they don't charge me extra if it's damaged. Should have thought about that. But that's what I have planned. Let me know in the comments down below what you think about that. And if you like the idea, if you don't like the idea, whether it's positive, negative, whichever, let me know. I'm willing to grow and learn and go from there. Alright guys, well, I'm going to meet you at the field and we'll get started. Alright, it's just right up here on the left, just past our place. It's right next to Noah's sawmill, the Edge and Sharp, or Sharp and Edge place. So I'm going to get started right here and get this cultivating going. It's going to get GPS set up. Looks like it's going to be 3 headlands. Do I want to do the headlands first? Yeah, I'll go and do the headlands first. I know normally you do up and downs when you're doing that, but I'm going to do the headlands first. And I'm going to go ahead and throw this in a time lapse. So I'll see you guys when we're done with the field.
Wake up in the morning, skies painted gray. Questions in my heart, can't keep them at bay. Lost in the whispers of doubt that they say. But I've got a fire, it'll light up my way. What do I do in life? I caught my own way, chasing the shadows that fall in the fray. With every step forward, I'm choosing to stay. Breaking the silence, I'll shout and I'll say, I'm carving my own way. Oh, oh, I'm carving my own way. The paths that are worn, they just blend into one. But the rhythm inside me, it dances like sun. I'll paint my own canvas, I'll weave my own thread. With dreams overflowing, they'll never go dead. What do I do in life? I caught my own way, chasing the make our own history. When storms try to break us, we'll rise like the sea. With hearts like a compass, we'll find where to be. What do I do in life? I carve my own way, chasing the shadows that fall in the fray. With every step forward, I'm choosing to stay. Breaking the silence, I'll shout and I'll say, I'm carving my own way. Oh, oh, I'm carving my own way. So let the world listen, let the echoes play. In the dance of the bold, I'm here to convey. With courage, my armor, come what may. I'm carving my own way. Oh, oh, I'm carving my own way.
All right, we're at what, 98% complete. So we should be done here fairly soon. It's probably not even going to let us finish this line. So yeah, right there. Contract finished. Cool. I really wish, like I said in the last episode, or maybe it was the episode before, I wish they would let us go completely through and finish the field like it did on 22. But just feel bad leaving the field uncompleted. I was one of those people that, even though it said the contract was complete, I would still do the entire field. So it's Edge and Sharp Sawmill. So that's the name of it. Why did the school bus just stop? Oh well. Alright, so it's right around almost noon. We said that we'd check on the silage bells, because thought maybe around noon it would be ready to be silage. So let's pull into the farm real quick before we take this back and check on it. We can also check on the sawmill while we're here. So let's see. 99%. Oh, that one's silage. Cool. So some of them are silage. It's going to be the few that I did last is belled last or wrapped last that aren't silage yet, but they should be momentarily. Let's see, this is moving. Yep, let's go ahead and put this one down. The one underneath it, and alright, so 2 of the logs that were there went into the sawmill, so we got 3 left. Move this closer. There we go. So hopefully those will go soon as well. It's been a few more minutes. Farm's coming along. Slowly, but it's coming. Let's see. There we go. Silage. So all of them are now silage. So we have some silage bells. So I'll meet you guys back up at the store, and we'll return this. Alright, back at the store. Let's get this returned. Now that we've got silage bells, I know that currently we don't have to worry about it due to like weather of like the twisters and stuff that's in the game to destroy them. But if we're going to hold on to them until its best sell point, and it's after that, we're going to need to think about getting something to store it in as well. So I'm going to go ahead and complete this contract. That's only $2,383, but that's okay. Not completing that other one yet. Let's go ahead and return the fertilizer. So we got to head back over to Noah. While I was doing the field, he kind of waved me over when I was working on it and asked for me to stop by once it's completed. Hopefully it's not about the logging contract that I am doing for him, because it is completed. It's just I haven't accepted the payment yet, and I'm trying to wait until those logs get done going into the sawmill before I collect it. So hopefully it's not about that, but he asked me to stop by the sawmill. So he's been really cool. I've actually done most of my work for Noah on this Let's Play. He's the first person that I met, and he sold me that mower, and ever since then we've kind of hit it off, and I've been doing a lot of work for him. So I don't think it's too bad, but we'll check in and we'll go up here and see what he has to say, and go from there. He should be here at the sawmill. He was just a few minutes ago when I was working on the field. So let's see if we can go find him. So let's go ahead and pull in over here. And let's see. I don't see him yet. Oh, there he is. Okay, I see him. So let's go ahead and pull in right up over here, and let's go have a chat with Noah.
Hey, Bud, thanks for stopping by. I wanted to talk to you about a few things.
Sure thing, man. Did I do something wrong?
No, not at all. It's just you've been here a few months now and have been doing a lot of work for me. And after thinking about it, I thought you might be interested in a project that I am getting ready to do.
Really? What type of project are you working on?
Well, it's a special project. If you are interested, we will gladly pay you for it.
Oh, there's more than just you working on it? Who else is on it?
Well, it is a project that Walter, Katie, and I are working on. If you are interested, why don't you meet us at Ducky's tonight for dinner around 6 p.m.? We can discuss the full details of it then.
Yeah, I can meet you guys there tonight. You said around 6 p.m.? No problem.
Great. See you then. Think of it as a job interview. Don't be late.
You got it, bud. I'll see you around 6 p.m. tonight. Well, I wonder what all of that was about. Some special project. Well, said that it would potentially get me some extra money, so I'm open to listening to it. See what they got going. As long as it doesn't impact my growing of the farm, which I think it'll be beneficial because they're willing to pay me for it, so it's like a job. So we'll definitely go tonight around 6 p.m. and see what they have and at least listen. But with that, it's almost noon, or just 1 o'clock. It's 12:40. So I'm going to go ahead and head inside and get some lunch and see what else we can do around the farm after lunch. So that's going to do it for this episode. If you enjoyed it, make sure you like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace. What's up, all? So I just got done eating lunch, and I've decided I think I'm going to sell my truck. And I'm going to get that International that we saw this morning. Well, yesterday's episode. Get that International truck with the flatbed, because I think it's going to be beneficial to us in order to do that. So what I'm going to do is take this up to the store, and I'm going to do repairs and paint it and see if I believe I should be able to get at least the $22,000 that it's worth. And with that, we have $18,272 right now. and we will be able to purchase the other truck and have maybe $2,000 left. I know that's going to be possibly difficult, but I think that's what I'm going to do. In the long run, I think it will be better for us. We get to utilize it with putting the bells in the back of the truck to sell. We'll be able to fit more on there, as well as like the lettuce and the goat's milk, stuff like that. So that's the deciding factor behind it. But alright, I just got up to the shop. Let's go see what we can do to get it. Alright, as is, they'll give me $22,000. So let's fix it and paint it, or paint it and then fix it. And now they're going to give me $24,237. Let's go ahead and buy that international. Oh, it's blue. Okay. $35,000 leaves me with just under $5,000. But I know that when you buy used vehicles, they need to be repaired. So let's go ahead and look. Repair cost $2,237. Repaint $11,682. I'm not repainting it, but I will go ahead and repair it. So it leaves us $2,587. Alright. Wow. Looks like it's a little bit newer. Let's go ahead and jump in. Ooh, nice interior. I don't like that it's white and black, but that's, what can you do? You know, it is what it is. Let's go ahead and get this started and see what this thing sounds like. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and drive it home. So, I do have that dinner that I got to go to tonight at 6 p.m. with Noah, Katie, and Walter. So there's not much that I can do between now and then. It's already almost 3 o'clock. And I'm going to be there early. I don't like being late to things. So we're going to go ahead and get this back to this house. And then I'm going to go in and relax for a little bit. And then start getting ready to head out that way. I think is the plan. I really don't know what the special project is. But I can always say no. But the right thing to do, especially with me being new to town, is to listen to what they have to offer, right? It could be something that's super beneficial to us. And again, it could be something that's not beneficial to us. And if it's not, then why would I do it? Right? So, we'll see what it's all about tonight. And we'll go from there. Alright, just getting back to the farm. And I'm going to get this parked and go in and relax for a little bit. I'll catch back with you guys here in a few. But look at that truck though. It looks really awesome. I really like the way that truck looks. Alright. Before I go inside and relax, let's go check on the goats a little bit. Oh, there's one jumping around. There's all happy. Then he lays down. He's tired. Right, let's see. I want to look at the adult goats because reproduction is 40%. So halfway to the point that I'm going to start seeing other ones. Oh, he got up and started jumping again. Let's see. Oh, he probably just started jumping again, but this one over here caught my eye. He's just kind of sitting there. Oh, there he goes, jumping again. Yeah, the goats look really healthy. They're jumping around. They're happy. Doing all right. Let's take a look at this baby one. Oh, this baby one's learned to run. Getting to run around and whatnot. It's really cool. I'm glad that they're doing really well. They've got plenty of food and water. And they're producing goat milk for me. So, oh, he's jumping again. That's cool. Alright. Let's see. How much goat milk do I have? They've produced 106 liters. Or maybe that was 108. Couldn't really tell on that. But they're producing, so that's awesome. We're also going to go check the greenhouse. See how it's doing. So with lettuce, we've got 217 liters of lettuce, 9,566 liters of water. Okay, and the sawmill still hasn't taken any of those 3 that are left. So hopefully it will here soon. Let's see, how much wood have we done? We got 433 liters of planks long so far. So that's a plus. Let's see. Out of these 3, I think this back one will be the first one to go in because it's the smallest. But I'm not sure. Alright, well, I'm going to go in and relax for a little bit and get ready. Alright, got my cowboy hat, got dressed up, ready to go. About 5:15 now. I know they said 6. I want to be there about 5:30 because, like I said, I don't want to be running around late. So let's go ahead and head up that way and get to Ducky's. And if I'm there before them, I'll get the table. If not, I'll just join them once they're there. So we'll see what they have to say. But alright guys, well, I'll meet you guys up at Ducky's. Pulling into Ducky's now. See, I'm not used to this new truck. Steering is a little bit different. I'm gonna have to back up. That was too sharp of a turn for this truck. Let's go ahead and get that in. Alright. Looks like they're already in there. So, alright. I can do this. I can listen. I can do this. Just be calm, be collected. You got this. Okay, I'm going in.
HK, glad you could join us. We've been looking forward to catching up, and you're early too. Even better. Please, sit down. We've got something we'd like to share with you. Something important.
I will have a tea, please, and I will get the chef salad with a cup of chili and cornbread, please.
I will also take a tea, please, and I will get the cheeseburger. For my sides, can I get fries? And for the second one, can I do a cup of soup instead? I am fine with the upcharge.
Can I get a River Dew for my drink? And I would like the Angus ribeye steak medium rare for my sides. Can I get a baked potato and green beans, please? What are you getting, HK? Get anything you like. I got the tab tonight.
You sure about that? Okay. Let me get a cream soda to drink. And I think I'm going to do the chicken fried steak with mashed potatoes and fried okra, please.
HK, you have only been here a few months, but we've noticed you've done a lot of field work around town. That kind of dedication speaks volumes. We are part of something bigger here. A group called the Landmark Renewal Society. We're restoring the old grain mill by the river, bringing it back to life, not just as a building, but as a living museum.
The grain mill has been a symbol of our town's history. It used to be the heart of our community, where people gathered, worked, and built this place. But over the years, it's fallen into disrepair. Noah, here, has been leading the charge. His sawmill is providing the materials we need to restore the mill. Without him, we wouldn't have the foundation we do now.
We're not just rebuilding a building, we're restoring the history and spirit of this town. That mill, it's more than just bricks and timber. It's the story of our community. Walter brings decades of wisdom, knowledge, and stories from his life on the farm. His experience keeps us grounded, and his first farm used to be near it, so he was there a lot when it was operational. And Katie, she's our connection to the town. As the animal dealer, she's helped us gather resources and rallied support from local farmers. Her organizational skills are invaluable, and that's where we'd like you to come in. We've identified 25 key items that tell the story of the mill. The tools, the equipment, the artifacts that once made it run. These are the pieces that will bring the museum to life.
These aren't just items. They're pieces of our history. We need someone who understands their importance. We need someone who can locate these artifacts. Someone who understands the value of preserving our past. And that's not just about collecting things. It's about telling our story.
We also need someone to help coordinate the materials we'll be delivering from Noah's sawmill. The restoration won't move forward without those supplies, and we need someone to keep things running smoothly.
This is where we need you, HK. Will you help us? Will you join the Landmark Renewal Society as our collection and resource specialist?
Wow. I didn't expect this. The grain mill, it's more than just a building. I've seen, especially working with you, Noah, the impact that it has on this town. Gathering those pieces of history, keeping the mill alive, is something I'm passionate about. Helping with the materials from the sawmill, that's something I can handle. Going out and finding the artifacts, I can get that too. So I'd be honored to be part of this. Let's make this vision a reality.
Welcome to the Landmark Renewal Society, HK.
Glad to have you with us, HK.
You will be a great addition to the team. Together, we'll bring that mill back to life.
As part of the society, you will be our collection and resource specialist. Your role will be twofold: tracking down and gathering the key historical artifacts, and ensuring the materials from the sawmill are delivered efficiently to the project site. Here is the list of items.
Awesome! Our food is arriving. Let's eat.
Good morning. So it snowed last night after I got home from the dinner. That was a interesting dinner. I'm looking forward to helping them out with that. Let's go ahead and get the truck warmed up since it's cold out. There we go. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to being part of the Landmark Renewal Society. Let's go ahead and look at the used market. I know I only got $2,529, but you never know, there might be something there. Let's see, a planter I don't need. Let's see, the next one is a header for a forage harvester. I don't need that either. Case harvester, that would be nice to have if I was doing crops, but I'm not really doing crops, and I'm not planning on doing slurry. Let's go and take a look at the weather. So it's going to be in the 40s and 30s for most of the day, and it is going to snow again. Looks like tomorrow morning. So it's going to be snowing tomorrow. Awesome. Alright. Well, let's jump in the truck and let's look at that list that they gave me last night. So this list is the collectibles for Riverbend Springs. Now, I don't know where they're at. I actually asked a friend to gather this list for me, and they sent it to me. So I didn't go online and look for them to know where they're at. So we're going to go research and try and find them by driving around and looking for them. So that's a spoiler for the rest of the episode. We are going to be going around and collecting collectibles. So if that's not something that you want to do or know where they're at, then you don't have to watch. But that is the plan for the episode. I am going to start off though first by going and stopping by and talking to Noah to see if there's a load of wood ready to be delivered to the grain mill, because I am going to go check out the grain mill. I've driven by it, but I've never actually stopped by and looked into it and looked at it. So I want to do that first to get a sense of what it looks like before this project starts, and that way we can get a full picture of it as the progress goes and what it looks like at the end, and we can really appreciate it. So going through, nobody around, so let's go ahead and go through. And Noah is going to be providing the wood for the restoration process on that side that I'll be delivering to. He's not paying me for that, but they said that for the items and the artifacts, each of them come with a $10,000 bonus with them. So that is going to be beneficial and helpful to us, especially since we don't have any equipment. We need to get some. But let's go ahead and jump out and let's talk to Noah.
Hey, bud. Didn't expect to see you this morning.
Morning, Noah. I was just checking to see if there was any wood ready to be delivered to the grain mill.
No, sir. We will be starting to deliver next month. I should have a load ready for you tomorrow.
Understood.
You must be eager to get started.
Yeah, I'm actually getting ready to head up there and check on the storage unit that's up there and start going and looking for the artifacts.
I knew you were the right person for the job. Don't let me stop you from looking.
All right, bud. Well, I better get out there and see what I can find.
Catch you later, bud.
All right, so we're going to head up to the mill now and take a look at it, and also look at the storage building that I'm going to be putting the artifacts in until it gets completely remodeled. They gave me a key last night, so I just want to double check to make sure that it works and go from there. I think for this first search, I'm going to search this bottom part of the map and basically just go to every single shed that I see, and if it's on property of somebody, then obviously I'll go knock on the door and ask them if it's okay to look in the sheds and whatnot. It's kind of be like a picker, try and find the stuff that we're looking for anyways. Alright, it's a little bit of a drive to get up there, so I think what I'll do is jump up there and I'll catch back with you once we get there. Alright, we're just getting up to the grain mill. It's just up here on the left. They were right, it's fallen into despair. Alright, it's dilapidated. But let's see what we can do to bring it back to its former glory. Let's see if we can get a better view of it. Well, there's that side. What about it from this other side? Yeah, you can see it's missing half of part of the building right there. I'm surprised that hasn't collapsed yet. Alright, let's walk around and see what it's like on the inside. It's definitely going to be a large project. It's not something that's going to be done. It's probably going to take a couple years. I don't know if we'll be able to get it done within my 3-year time frame or not, or 3 seasons, but we'll do what we can. Try and make it happen. So, let's see, let's go over here. Now, let's go check the downstairs area. And it's got snow in here, so it's definitely, what's that say? The best safety device is a careful worker. Ain't that the truth? But yeah, snow's just blowing in because there's doors are open and side of the building's missing and whatnot. So definitely looking forward to seeing it repaired and complete. That door doesn't even open. Alright, let's go around and let's go upstairs. I saw there was stairs going up when we first came in, right over here. Let's go up there and see what it looks like up there. I don't know if it's safe to go up these, but we'll try. Yeah, they seem to be sturdy enough. Good area there. Yeah, I bet you that missing part is where that building, where that door goes. I bet you it's full of snow in there. Let's see. Yeah, it's definitely going to take some work, but I'll deliver the wood and materials needed, and whatnot, and we'll see what type of progress it can get, and go from there. But I think what we'll do is we'll start getting ready to go look for some of these artifacts. I think I'm going to do see what I can find. I don't think I'm going to do any more than 5 this first time, and then it's not going to probably be but 2 or 3 every couple episodes or whatnot. Now this is where they're going to have us store the items as we collect them until the remodeling process is done on the grain mill museum. So once I pick up things, I will, at the end of the day, I'll come back and drop them off here and lock them up. That way they're not sitting in the building in the way as they start the remodeling process. But let's go ahead and jump in the car and let's start heading to our first spot to look at. Alright, so looks like there's an old barn here at the rope factory. So let's go in and see if we can find anything. Alright, let's see. Let's go to the right first. Right, so there's nothing over here. Let's go and look in the left side, then we'll look in the main part of the barn. Nothing that looks like would be on the list right now. just a bunch of rope and whatnot. Alright, well, let's go search the main area. Some old parts, but... actually, you know what? Right there, I think that's a bell. I think that's one. Yep, there's the first one. So, we got one. Alright, well, I don't think they're going to be sitting on top of each other. So, we got 24 more to go, and let's go ahead and head off to the next spot. Because like I said, I don't think they're going to be, like, in the same area. If there's one here, then there's probably not any more. So, we'll see you at the next one. Alright, so I saw some old barns as we're driving by, so let's go knock on the door and see if anybody is here, and see if they give us permission to go look around for some stuff. Alright, yeah, they're all foreseeing that grain mill being restored, so they said that they have some older barns up over here, and they've got some over on the other side. They just recently moved here within the last couple of years. They took over their parents' farm. They said that their parents had passed away, and they don't know exactly what's in some of these barns. Some of them they've already started clearing out. So, like this one's pretty cleared out already. So, we may find something, we may not. We'll just have to see what they have, if they have anything. So there's nothing in that one. There's one up here on the left, and then there's two on the right. So let's go. I think I'm going to go to the one on the left first. Well, actually, you know what? It's kind of an open barn. So, we can kind of see straight away that there's nothing really in there. So, alright. So, that one there in front of us looks like it's locked up and closed up. So, we'll just go to the one here in front of us over here and take a look in that one. So there's nothing on the side out here. Alright, so let's go to the right side. There's some woodworking items and stuff, like this old saw and whatnot. Both of those would probably be nice for the museum, but they're not on the list. So, not something that we're looking for. An anvil and a hammer, I don't think that would be there. It's a modern saw. Let's see. Anything over here? No. Oxygen tank or fuel tank or something. There's an old steam engine, but that's not quite the one that we're looking for. Let's see. Oh, look, right there. The grain kicker. Awesome. So, that's 2 that we've gotten. We've got 23 more to go. Let's just go ahead and double check over here just to make sure. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be anything there, so. Alright, well, that's 2 down and 23 more to go. Let's go ahead and I'll see you in the next one. That's an old barn next to the street. Let's go ahead and look in there real quick, just in case. Yeah, no, nothing there. It's pretty empty. Just an old barn. Alright, anything around on the side? No? Cool. Alright, well, let's move on to the next shed that we find. Just an open barn, but I want to double check around the backside, see if there's anything there. Nope. Alright, cool. Well, I guess we move on to the next one. Driving over the overpass there, I saw a couple of old barns over here. So, figured it might be worth checking out and seeing if there's anything over here. I'm gonna knock on this person's door first before I just start looking through their sheds and whatnot, and see if there's any chance of being able to do something. So let's go ahead and check and see if there's anybody here. Alright, so there was nobody there. Nobody answered. So let's go ahead and check the next place. Looks like there's a house right over here. We'll try knocking on this door and see if anybody's home. Alright, yeah, so they're for it. They actually own all of these properties along the river. They're Airbnbs for the summertime. They get a lot of tourists that come out and enjoy the river. So that's why nobody answered on the first door that I knocked on. The shed's empty. They said that they don't think there's anything in the sheds, but they said that I was more than welcome to look around the property and see if I could locate anything that was on our list. So that's what we'll do. We'll go through and see if we can't locate anything and whatnot. So first shed, there was nothing. Let's go ahead and take a look at the second shed here. Yeah, this one's pretty empty as well. Well, I kind of would expect it if it's their Airbnb business for the winter, or for the summer and whatnot, so it looks like there's one more older barn back here. We'll take a look at that one and see from there. Yeah, no, it's empty as well. Alright, well, worth a shot, worth a worth the effort of looking, because you never know. These things could be hidden anywhere. So, in fact, let's go underneath and see if there's anything under. No, nothing that we would be looking for. Then over here, this looks like a little bit nicer Airbnb. I don't know. There's a garage there, but it's locked up and closed. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else over here. So, guess we'll head back to the truck and go ahead and move on to the next one. See what we can find.
Good morning, HK. Nice to see you.
Morning, Walter. I was in the area, so I figured I'd stop in and see how you're doing and whatnot. I'm out looking for artifacts.
I see. Jumping right into it, huh? Well, I think I might be able to help you.
Really? You got some ideas on where I could potentially look?
Well, I would say take a look at the west side of town. There are a lot of old-timers that used to work there in that area. However, I actually have one of the items that you were looking for.
Awesome. Thank you for that bit of information. I'll definitely have to drive up to the west side and look here in a little bit, but did you say that you had something?
I do. I have the actual steam engine that ran that mill. It was given to me about 20 years ago. It is in the old barn on the back end of my property.
That's really cool that they gave it to you. So, if you don't mind, I'll head back there and I'll grab it.
Go for it. It's about time it returned home.
Cool, thanks. I'll go get it and I'll drive up to the west side and take a look up there. That's crazy that he has the actual steam engine that ran the mill. So yeah, there it is. There's the old barn that he was talking about, I'm gonna guess. So let's go ahead and run back there and see if we can't find it. At least we know what we're looking for this time. Probably should have drove back here. Might have to drive back here to pick it up and put it in the back of the truck, but alright, let's see. Oh, yeah, there it is. I see it. It's right there on the left. There we go. Let's go ahead and take that. So we've got up to 3. So we have 22 more to go. So I'm going to go ahead and get the truck and come back and get that loaded into it. And I guess I'll be moving on to the west side of town. That's where Walter suggested that I go. So off to the next location. Let's see if we can find some more. Thanks, Walter, for helping me load it. Off to the next location. Now let's go ahead and check this barn here and see if there's anything here. Let's go see if there's anybody home. And hopefully they're cool with it. Alright, so they're here. They said that I could have a look and see if I could find anything. So we'll jump in and we'll take a look. So there's... Oh, wrong button. Hitting R3 instead of L3 and trying to click on stuff to see if there's anything here to collect. Since I don't have my help window open. Yeah, no, nothing in here so far. Alright. Let's go check the one that caught my eye as we're driving by. See if there's anything in that one. So, let's see. Water bottle. Huh, I don't think we need a water bottle. Let's see, anything back here? No, nothing there. No, I don't think there's anything here. Alright, well. Nothing there. Let's go to move on to the next one. These must be the old barns that Walter was talking about in this area. This one looks pretty empty though. Yeah, that one's empty. Alright, let's go take a look at the next one. Go across the street. Actually, you know what? I probably should do all the ones on this side of the street first. No sense in crossing the street multiple times. So let's go back up this way and look at this one. Looks promising. Looks like it's a bigger barn. Well, promising is not promising. It's completely empty. Alright. So... nothing there. Alright, let's go ahead and cross the street. Nothing that way. Or that way. Let's go take a look at this barn up here. Yeah, this one's pretty empty as well. Let's see. Let's go look. I should probably see about knocking on this person's door before going and looking into his barn. So, see if I can... no, nope, it's not letting me back there. Okay, so let's go around to the other side and see if there's a door on the other side. Yeah, there's one. Let's check over here. Alright, nobody answered, so maybe I'll just walk by and take a glance and... No, it's empty. Alright. Cool. Well, let's see. looks like there might be another barn or a house up here. I've already been in this one. This one was the empty one. But yeah, it looks like there might be one right over there. Oh, that's up on the hill. Alright, I'll go get the truck and drive up there and take a look. But I know there's one more down here near where the truck's at that we'll look at first. It's an open barn. It's pretty empty on the inside, but there might be something along the back side or something. But yeah, see, it's empty here. Is there anything along the back? No. Alright. Cool. Then we'll jump back in the truck and we'll go up to that one up on the hill and see if we can find anything there. I don't know if there's anybody home, but we'll knock on the door anyways and see. Well, alright, so the daughter was home. She said that her dad used to work at the mill. So she said that I could go look. Look, right there. An old man lift. Yep, so now we got 21. And I think one more for this episode, and then we'll call it quits from there. I think I'll head back to the house real quick, and I'll see you guys there. Just getting back. I just got a phone with Noah, and he said that he thinks that he has the chalkboard that they used to have over at the mill. So we're going to run over there and check and see if we can find it. Just talked to Noah, and he said that it would be over here on this other building on the backside. So let's see. Not over here. Maybe over there? Nope. Alright, let's check over here. Oh, look at that. There it is. Awesome. Let's go ahead and jump up on the table and get that. There we go. So now we've got 5 of the 25 that's needed. Awesome. Alright, so I guess what I'll do now is I'll head back to the farm, get this loaded into the truck, and get over to the grain mill and get this stuff unloaded. And I'll catch back up with you guys once we get it unloaded. Alright, so that took about an hour to get that all loaded in. I just got done locking it up. Let's go ahead and jump in the truck and take a look at our list of stuff that we collected today and mark it off. So last we got the chalkboard. First thing we got was the desk bell. Then we got the steam engine, grain kicker, and man lift. So we located them all. So not a bad start for the day, if I say so myself. Alright, well, let's go ahead and put that back in the center console, and let's go ahead and head back home. So that's going to do it for this episode. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Meadow Springs Farm, episode 14. So, it's cold out today, and as you can see, I got my beanie, my jacket, and my gloves on. It's currently 27 degrees out right now, and it's going to be snowing until probably 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, based off of looking at the weather last night before I went to bed. But I want to go look at the sheep, because last time we looked, last month, the adult sheep were 40% reproduction, and I want to see what they are now that it's a new month. So let's see, 60% now. Okay, so that means in 2 months' time, we should have some baby goats. Let's see, we got 142 liters of goat's milk. And for the sawmill, it still hasn't taken those 2 logs yet. But I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and accept the contract for the payment. If I lose those 2, I think it's okay. It's been staying pretty full. Let's see, we currently have made 808 liters of planks long, and it still has 13,703 liters of wood in there. So today when I go up and do contracts, I will go ahead and complete that contract, and we'll see what happens. Let's go ahead and jump in the truck and get it started. Like I said, it's kind of cold out. I want to let it warm up a little bit. And let's go ahead and check on the used market. We got a little bit of money from yesterday's collectibles. So let's see. Still got the slurry, load trailer for a semi. Don't need that. Forager, don't need that. Let's see. Transport logs, don't need that. And a forage wagon mixer. I don't need any of that either. I was kind of hoping for a tractor of some sort. But let's look at the weather. As you can see, it's 27 now, and it's going to be in the 30s and 40s for most of the day today. It's going to get down to 17 degrees tonight. Ugh. So, we do have a load that we need to go do for Noah for delivering the wood to the old grain mill. So, at least he said it would be ready today. So let's drive over there and see if he's got that ready for us yet. I know it's early in the morning, but he said that he would have it ready for me today. I don't know if that was this afternoon or what, so we'll just have to see. Oh, it looks like there's a truck loaded already. Alright, that's cool. Let me get this pulled in, and I'm going to pull it out of the way. That way it's not in the way. Yeah, I think right over here is fine. And let's see if I can go find Noah, since he's not out right now. We'll go check the office and see if he's at the office. Alright, I was able to talk to Noah. He gave me the keys and told me when I was done just to drop it off over by the bridge over in the backside back there. I am going to go ahead and check and make sure everything is tied down. Better to be safe than sorry. Looks like everything is tied down. I took these extra straps off. Put them in the truck. We don't necessarily need them out here. And it's been a while since I've driven a big rig. It's an older truck, but it's very nice inside. Eagle. That's cool. So let's go ahead and get this started, and let's see if I remember how to drive this thing. Alright, let's go ahead and back it up a little bit. Let's see about weaving it through this stuff here without getting it caught and without taking out a sign. That's our first hope of the day. Awesome. Doing well so far. Alright, now remember you got to turn a little bit wide on these. So I'll make sure to do that. So this is kind of really exciting, guys. We get to start the process of restoring the old grain mill. I am He's had me deliver 6,000 liters of wood beams and 6,000 liters of planks long. So that must be what they're needing now. Hopefully soon enough we can see what type of things it's going to turn into and see some changes being made to it. Can't wait to see that. From what I understand, we're only doing deliveries once a month, or whenever they're ready for the next load, we'll make another delivery. So it's just right up here on the right after we get done with this turn. So right outside of these trees, you'll be able to see it there on the right. So we'll get this delivered in and then get the contractor to sign the paperwork showing that it was delivered. And then we'll head back to Noah's sawmill and see what else we got for the day. Now let's see if I can get in here without taking out anything. Yeah, awesome. A little rusty on driving a big truck, but I think I did all right. So let's go ahead and get this here over the loading zone. And let's get this start getting it unloaded. Right, so they've unloaded everything at this point now. So let's go ahead and pull forward a little bit and park and go talk to the contractor and get him to sign the paperwork. So, hey sir, can you sign this for me? Oh man, I can't wait till you guys get done with this. This is gonna look awesome. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Alright, thank you sir, I appreciate it. Alright, so he signed it, and we're gonna head back off up to Noah's place, sawmill. So I'll see you guys when we get back there. Alright, just pulling back in to Noah's. We said to put it over here just across the bridge in front of the other bridge, because he's got another load that he needs to do, but it's going to be with these logs that he has over here. So I'll drop this off right over here and go give the keys back to Noah and let him know that that delivery's made, give him the paperwork, and I think after that we'll head up to the store and check the contract board and see if there's any contracts that we can do today. So let's see, weaving through here, and let's go back to the office and hand this off to Noah. Alright, we got that completed and got all the paperwork signed and whatnot. So now we can start looking at if there's any contracts available to do. I think what I'm going to do first is I'm going to head up to the gas station, to Gaskets, and get me a large coffee, because it's kind of chilly out, and I was out and helping them unload that wood and whatnot. I kind of got a chill down, you know, so I need to warm back up a little bit and get some coffee in me. So let's head off to the gas station and get some coffee. So today is New Year's Eve, so I hope that all of you have a wonderful time tonight. Be safe and enjoy your time with friends. If you do decide to drink, and have a good time, make sure you have a DD. It's super important that if you're going to go out and have a good time and whatnot, that you have arrangements, either a DD or stay at the place if it's a house party or whatnot. It's nice to go out and have fun, but it's even better to know that everybody is safe. So I hope you all have a good time. I'm not going to be going out and doing anything. It's going to be sitting at home and relaxing. I have to work tonight, or work today, and then and I have to be at work at 7 in the morning. So I got up early to record this morning, probably about 3:30 this morning to start recording. So I'm probably going to be asleep when New Year's hits. But alright, let's go ahead and run in and get some coffee. Alright, I got my straight up black coffee. It's the only way to drink it. And let's see if there's any contracts. With it snowing and whatnot, we really can't do it right away, but we can definitely see if there's anything available to us. So let's go up here and get parked and take a look at the contract board. Alright, so there's the cultivating, plowing, rock removal, and wood transport. I think I'm just going to do the cultivating. I really don't want to do wood transport, and that's the next best paying one. So, and like I said, we'll go ahead and collect on this deadwood contract because it's completed. So let's go ahead and complete on that. Awesome. Alright, and because it's snowing, we're not going to go right up to the contract. We're actually, while we're over here, I want to stop off at the bank and check on my finances a little bit. We haven't done that in the series yet. So let's take a look and see how we're doing on finances. All right, let's see. So, for the last couple months, we've been running pretty negative. Last month we did well, but that was because of the collectibles that we did. So, September, that was me building the greenhouse. And then in October, that was the goats. And then November was the production. Vehicle running costs, that's with me repairing and repainting. Leasing, see, that it's not super expensive, but it's definitely a helping cause in it. Let's see, we haven't sold any production items or anything like that yet. We did purchase seed, that was $1,260. We did have to buy a bell for the sheep, so that was $1,500. Let's see, contract income. You can see that's really what helped us stay afloat this entire time. And everything. All right, well, let's see if we can try and keep it in the positive now instead of going into that negative direction. So while it's still snowing, something else that I need to do is I want to run up to the post office and see if I might be able to get a mailbox at my place. And it's the end of the month, so I need to pay for my P.O. box. So I will see you guys up at the post office here in just a few. Just pulling into the post office now. And so yeah, let's go ahead and park right here. Alright. Oh, reserved parking, postal employees only. Oh, let me get a different parking spot. I suck at backing up, but I'll try. I'll see if I can't get it first try. No, that's crooked. That's really crooked. Yeah, like I said, I'm not very good at backing up. So let's go ahead and redo that. That's better. Alright, let's go ahead and run in real quick and see if what we can find out. Alright, just got done. They said currently right now they don't have any external mailboxes, but they said that they're actually looking at getting some. They'll let me know once they're in and available if we can get them and whatnot. So just so happens that the post office is right next to the field that I need to do, and it's done snowing now. It's right there on the right. So let's see if we can find the driveway to it and head over there and start getting this contract completed. Oh, I can tell you I'm not liking the steering at all. I'd gotten used to it in the other truck after the patch, but this one, it's a little bit different. And something else that I've noticed with this particular vehicle is it seems to like to get stuck in first gear and not shift, or second gear and not shift into third. So occasionally you'll see me driving and I'll be stuck at 12 miles per hour, like right there. It's not shifting, and I don't know if I like that, to be honest, or not. I know that the truck's going to be beneficial, and I really don't have the money to turn around and go, oh, well, let me buy my old truck back. So I'm just going to deal with it, but hopefully that might be something that's in the works of getting fixed by Giant. But I don't know if it is or not. But, hey, I know this place. This is where we got the old man lift when we were doing collectibles yesterday. Alright, well, let's go ahead and jump in. This tractor does not have GPS, so we're going to have to do it the old-fashioned way. So it is going to take a little bit of time, because it isn't a very big cultivator. So I'm going to go ahead and throw on a time lapse, and I'll catch back with you guys when we're almost done with the fill. Alright, just finishing up our last little bit here. Contract completed. Awesome. So, this field is done, so let's put this right back over here where we found it. And let's go ahead and jump back in the truck and head into town to collect on the contract. So, we're not going to go look for any collectibles today. We did that yesterday. Probably, I'm going to dedicate like the third day, the last day of the month, to occasionally go out and look for some collectibles and whatnot. So I'm not going to be doing that every episode. So it'll be like every 3 episodes is when we'll go out and we'll look for collectibles to complete it and whatnot. So we're getting to the end of this episode, as it's already right around 28 minutes. So we've got a little bit of time still left, so we'll go collect on the contract and then get back to the house and see if there's anything that we can do before we end the episode for the day. I kind of feel bad with the goats being out in the weather and not having a place like a shed or something to go in to stay warm. So I may look into seeing about getting another sheep pen or a different sheep pen to get them taken care of for that. But I also think that we may do a dairy. Whoa! You didn't even stop. Just straight up cut in front of me. It's my new truck, man. I swear the drivers in Riverbend Springs need to learn how to drive. Just saying. But I am probably going to either... There's a couple of options, right? We need to hold on to the money and potentially get a tractor. And that's fairly large priority. Or we get another sheep pen that actually has a barn in it, so they have a barn. Or third option, which we need to do eventually anyways as well, is we need to put in more productions. So either another sawmill, or maybe even put in the dairy one to start processing the goat milk. Let's go ahead and jump in and complete this contract. There we go. So we got $2,275. But yeah, so we're going to put the decision into your guys' hands. Comments down below on which option I should do. Option 1, saving money for a tractor. 2, a bigger sheep pen with the barn. Or 3, a production, a dairy or a sawmill. So comment down below on which one I should do, and which one you think I should do anyways. But so we just got back to the farm, and as I was driving in, I noticed that the wood is still here, which is really interesting because I accepted the contract and I completed it. I got the money, and from what I understood, if you take the deadfall wood, it will disappear when you complete the contract. But that wood is still here. So I wonder, is that one still up in the tree up here? Yeah, it looks like it. Let's see if I can get up here. Yeah, it's still there. Huh. Interesting. I was under the impression that it wouldn't stay unless it was put into the production itself. I don't know. Let me walk around about here and see if I can't find any more downed wood. So while I'm doing that, I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. Remember, comment down below on which option I should do. Option 1, saving money for a tractor. Option 2, a barn sheep pen. Or 3, was putting in another production, such as the dairy or another sawmill. Let me know down below what you think I should do. And again, thank you so much for watching. And I hope you're enjoying the content. If you did, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Good morning. Welcome everybody to Riverbend Springs, Meadow Springs Farm, episode 15. Looking at the used vehicles. Only 2 new things is a weeder and a telehandler. I don't need either one of them right now. Let's go and look at the weather. It's going to be in the 40s and 30s for most of the day. So it's going to be another cold one here in January. I think what we have planned for today is we're going to go do a contract first. In the last episode, I had asked for recommendations. Either 1, save the money for a tractor in the used market, or 2, get a new sheep pen with a barn in it, or 3, add in another production. At the time of recording this, there hadn't been any comments or suggestions for me, so I'm gonna have to think about what we're gonna do, because we're definitely gonna do something in this episode. I just gotta figure out what it is. It's gonna be one of those 3 items. Used market doesn't have any tractors, but that doesn't mean after we do a contract that we wouldn't be able to afford a new tractor. It would take all of our money, but we potentially could get a small tractor and go that route. So I'll have to figure out what it is that I want to put in and go from there on that. We might be able to head out to the grain mill and see how it's coming along now that we dropped off that wood transport yesterday. But that, if we do, that will be towards the end of the episode. If we can't, then we'll do that towards the beginning of the next episode. So we'll just see kind of what rolls through today and see what happens. We made it up to the store, so we're gonna go take a look at the contracts and see what's available. It is January, so I don't foresee a lot of contracts being available, but we don't know. You never know. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what's in the list today. Alright, so cultivating, deadwood, plowing, and wood transport. I think I'm just going to do this contract for Katie. Do cultivating and go up and do that. We get the McCormick again, which that was one of the first tractors that we actually got when we first got on here. For one of the first contracts. I really enjoyed the McCormick. But what we need to do is get the weight on and get attached to the cultivator, and then we need to head up to the farm, or head up to the contracted field and get cracking on that contract. See if I can back this up and get connected in a straight line first time. Not too shabby. Getting a little bit better. But, alright guys, well, I'm going to head up to the field, and I will see you guys there. Just pulling into the field, and looks like it's this one right here in front of us. So let's go ahead and get around. Get the beacons turned off. Let's go ahead and set up GPS. We'll set that down so we get an accurate reading on the GPS. I'm also going to turn on some lights because it's kind of dark right now. So we'll do that. Cool. So go from there, and looks like it's going to be a little bit, so we're going to go ahead and throw it into a time lapse while we do it, and I'm going to think about what we're going to do for the farm. So I'm thinking probably a production, but I don't know. I'll see you in a few. Alright, so we're completing the contract now. It took right about an hour and 20 minutes or so to do. But we're going to get this folded up and head back to the store and get this turned back in. And I'll see you guys when we get there. Alright, just pulling back in now. And gonna get this turned in, and then we need to head down to the farm and figure out what we're going to do. You know, something that we haven't done in a little bit into the new year that we're in is actually check on prices of items that we have. We have silage that potentially, well, it's ready to sell. It's just waiting for the best sell point. So we could look into that. Let's go ahead and complete this. There we go. Awesome. That's an extra $3,000. So that puts us up to 58, just under 59,000. But yeah, we haven't looked at pricing for like lettuce and silage and stuff like that. So maybe we'll do that when we get up there, and go from there. See what we can do in that. So I'm gonna meet you back at the farm. Alright, as we get into the farm, I'm gonna go ahead and park the truck. And then we're gonna take a look at some things. So let's go ahead and go up here and let's pull up the pricing list. And let's go through the pricing again real quick. So we're going to first look at lettuce. That'll be the first one that we come down to. Oh, actually, goat milk. Let's look at goat milk. So it sells for $5,615 currently, but bottled goat milk is $4,149 in its best sell time. Now, if we put in a dairy, goat milk will double in the amount that it has. Lettuce, currently I could sell it at the restaurant for $2,045, which is higher than its highest price rate that's on the thing. So that's a possibility that we may look into doing. Let's see, looking for silage. There it is. So currently it's $222, but it says it's going up at the farmer's market. So we'll wait a few minutes, and you know what? I've decided what we're going to do. We're going to put in another production. I think I'm going to go and put in the dairy production and get that goat milk starting to be turned into bottled goat milk. So, thinking about right over here in this area. There it is. So, let's go ahead and jump in and take a look at it. So, for goat milk, it takes 10 goat milk and turned it into 20 bottled goat milk. And it does 14.4 cycles a month. So, basically doubling our product. And it sells for about $4,000 per 1,000 liters. So if I put in 1,000 liters of regular goat milk, I'm going to get 2,000 liters of bottled goat milk. Currently we're at 164 liters. But now comes the problem of getting that in there. Well, I think I'm going to go up to the store, and I think I'm going to walk up to the store because I'm thinking I'm going to rent some equipment and buy some equipment. So we're here. Let's take a look at a skid steer. So there's two options, the New Holland and the Kubota. I really want the Kubota, But I can't afford either one of them right now. But I can afford the attachments. So if we get a bell forks, so that way we can get ready to get our bells moved. That's only $600. I can go and purchase that. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and buy a bell fork. And I think to move the goat's milk, I need a pallet fork. So I'm going to go ahead and buy the pallet fork as well. It's only $800. So those are purchased. And the good thing about them is even with the Kubota, they'll still work. So buying them now to where I only have to rent a machine, that works. And I think I'm going to go ahead and rent this New Holland for now, because it's a little bit cheaper. $1,785. But now comes the problem. I just rented or purchased 2 attachments. Only one of them can go in here at a time. So I've got to see, because I don't want to make multiple runs. Can I get them both down to the farm at the same time? I wonder, with that big open square in the center, I wonder if I can put my pallet forks in between that and pick that up. Let me see. Bear with me, I'm not very good with the skid steer or forklift type thing. It's one thing that I have the least amount of practice on, but we'll see. That just moved it. No, I'm not even. Oh, wrong way. Oh, there we go. Move them in a little bit. No, other way. I'm struggling here. Let me get around so I see. There we go. Get a top view, see if that can help us guide it into the hole a little bit. No. You know, it's probably going to be easier if I jump in the cab. Should be able to see a little bit better. Yeah, there we go. Nope, it's not going to let me in. Alright, well, I'm going to fiddle with this for a minute. Alright, so I've been fiddling with this way longer than what I should. I'm about to... Oh, wait a second. I might be able to pick it up there. I was about to say I'm about ready to go to the farm and drop one off and come back and get the other one. And I flinged it out of anger, and it made it to where we might be able to take it. Oh, wrong way. Let's see. Is it going to work? Yahtzee. Even better. Now, will it stay there? Let's drive a little bit while we're looking at it. Yeah, it looks like it's going to stay there. Cool, I'll meet you back at the farm. Wow, that was a long 11-mile-an-hour process. Now comes the fun part. Trying to get it off and still be able to attach it. Now, I'm thinking I want to take that and flip it. Oh, too far. Let's see if I can get back under it and try and flip it. Go forward, no. Darn it. Come on, pick up. Okay, that's promising. Let's see if I can get it to where I can lean it up against the bell and push it. Actually, you know what? I think it actually went into the bell. Yeah, it did. Okay, so let's go and set that back down. Let's see. I don't know if I can attach to it while it's there, but I'm going to flatten this out, detach it, and try to attach that other one. Hopefully I don't go flying across the map, but it's worth a try. Let's see. It will let me connect. Oh, not too bad. Okay, let's go ahead and take that out. There we go. Oh, I didn't mean to detach it, reattach it. I want to bring it out in front so I can actually see it. That way I don't lose it. There we go. That's a good spot for it. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's move those, or that goat milk from the goat pen into the dairy and get the dairy starting to process the goat milk into bottled goat milk. Because what's the point of putting in a production if we're not going to use it, right? So I think this was the right move. It's another money income generator for us in the long run, where, yeah, a bigger sheep pen would allow us to get bigger sheep, but we haven't even outgrown, or goats, we haven't even outgrown our pen currently. So the tractor would be beneficial for money because we may not have to rent as much or lease as much equipment for borrowed equipment. But this is pure profit, and it's doubling what the product that our goats are already producing for free. Well, other than what it costs to take care of them, of course. But you get what I'm saying. Alright, so that's in. Let's go ahead and jump over here and get that production turned on. So we go down here and running. And there it goes. Alright. So we'll get that started. It'll be a little while before we actually get anything out of it. Because it's got to be 1,000 liters. And we haven't even put in 500 liters yet to get to that 1,000 liter point. So it'll be a little bit, but it's a process to get started, right? Next, we were saying earlier that the bells could be sold, and it was for more than what they currently say the highest price point is. It's kind of what led me on the adventure to go ahead and buy the bell fork and the pallet fork, versus just getting the pallet fork to do the goat's milk. So let's go ahead and get over here and get hooked up, and we're going to start loading these bells into the truck and take them to sell. I don't know how many bells we can put on the back of the truck on the flatbed, but I'm thinking we might be able to get most of it in one trip. Maybe. It all just depends on how good my stacking skills are. And as you guys saw earlier, I'm not 100% the greatest at it. In fact, I'm probably one of the worst drivers in Farm Sim with a skid steer. But I want to buy one to practice with it, so we got that loaded up on there. And let's go ahead and go get in the truck and bring it over. And we'll try and see how many we can get. I'm going to try and get as many as I can on there. We only have 10 bells, so I know a typical trailer, you could get all 10 in one run. But at the end of the day, this is the bed of a flatbed of a truck. So I don't know if we'll be able to get all 10 or not. Looking at the sizes of those bells, probably not. But let's go ahead and get the sides taken down. And let's go ahead and jump back into the skid steer. And start putting them up there. I'll probably stay here and load this first one with you guys. And because it's going to take me a while to get them, I am going to cut out and come back when I get them loaded. Because I'm telling you, it's going to be like a 30 to 40 minute real life process for me to load this. Because I'm that horrible at doing it. If you ever want to see it one of these days, let me know in the comments, and I will let you watch my chaos. But, alright, we got the first one loaded. I'll be back when we're full. Alright, just putting this last one on there, and I was right. It took me right around 20 minutes or so to get that on there. We're able to get 8. We have 2 left. And it was kind of difficult to get those top ones on there, so I'm not even going to risk trying to get those other 2 on there. We're just going to take these and sell them. But let's go and get the straps on them and then get the sides up and go forward. Where was it that we're going to sell again? I think it was the farmer's market that was best price. Yeah, and it's actually gone up to $224 for the farmer's market. Cool. So we're going to head up to the farmer's market. Here we are at the farmer's market. And we're going to sell those. Let's get those unattached. There we go. $9,208. Awesome. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go grab those other 2, come back up, and I'll meet you back at the farm once I've sold those other 2 bells. See you in a few. Alright, just got back. We ended up getting $31,077 off those. And did you see that right there on the left? I think we got our first pallet of wood. We did. Awesome. So, our wood in front is gone, and we got our first 1,000 piece long planks pallet. That's awesome. Let's see, and it is currently, oh, that's the light. Oh, that's the light. Let me come over here. 13,944 liters of wood in there. So that's pretty cool. So we got our first pallet for that. Now, I need it for the house. But what if we were to sell it? What are the prices for wood? Oh, too far. Let's go back down. It's not bad. Playground is taking $4,380 for 1,000 liters. Yeah, it's not bad, but I don't know. I'm not going to say that's a process yet. Check on the lettuce pricing while we're here as well. Oh, too far. Alright, so restaurant is now going down in price, but it made it all the way up to $2,052. But all the other places are going up. So, I think I'm going to wait and see if any of those others get up to that same price point or a little bit better. It may be a missed opportunity, but does it need water? No, it's fine. For now, we can get water first episode for that one. What about the goats? Do they have food and water? I didn't check them this morning. So it looks like they got food. And yeah, they got water. Okay. Cool. So they're all squared away, taken care of. But yeah, like I was saying, I think I might wait on the lettuce. And see what tomorrow has in store. See if we can get it above that $252 price, because the other ones were going up as that one started to go down. That may be around the max price, but I may have missed that opportunity. But as long as it's above what it says the best sell price generally is, then we'll be good to go. Because it said $212, and then it went all the way up to $252. So the next thing, though, is if we're going to be selling it within the next couple days, I don't really see a point in returning this. It's going to cost more. Well, let's double check. Will it? So if I was to rent it, turn it in and rent it again, it is, let's see, $1,785. But if I just keep it per workday, now that it's already rented, it's $350. So I think it's cheaper in the long run for me to keep this for a couple days than to return it and then release it. I would just be wasting money. I don't know if that's how the leasing works, or if it would be like the $1,000 all over again. So that'll be something that I'll have to test and look at. Like I said, I'm fairly new to the game, so I don't know all the ins and outs of their process on that. So that's something that I'm willing to take a look at and try and figure out. So first, let's go ahead and drop this off next to the other one. There we go. Drop that off. And we're going to go ahead and, like I said, keep this. So we're going to move this in between the house and the truck. Right up here. That way it's safe. I can hear if anybody tries to get in it and take off with it. But alright guys, well, hopefully you enjoyed that episode. We're done for what we can do today. Let's see what tomorrow brings to us. So thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe if you're enjoying the content. And I will catch you in the next one. Peace.